All right, we are in Dago, Kenya, here on June 12th, 2017. We are Kadika Girls School. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Okay, Kadika Girls School. And we're here with Phancy, who is in Form 2, of course, from Dago, Kenya. 2 gifts we're going to give you. First, this. I'm a high school teacher. One of my students made a whole bunch of these to give to Dago children like you.
Thank you.
You have this. You're welcome. There's a sharpener, there's some pencils, there's a pen, there's an eraser, there's a sharpener in there right there too. So you can keep that. I'm going to give that to Bunny here. I'll put that down.
I'll give it back to you.
Yeah, I don't know. But what? He may keep it.
No,
Okay. All right. And this is from my brother, Bunny and I. There's a little bit of money in here. There's 1,000 shillings in here for you to spend on whatever you want. What do you think you'd like to buy with it?
I'll buy when I go back to school, I buy my back home. I'll buy my brother a happy birthday gift.
Oh,
well, very nice.
Yeah, so it'd be birthday.
Yeah, you have to talk louder. Talk louder. What are you going to buy with this again?
I'll buy my brother a happy birthday gift.
how old is your
A
brother?
little louder.
My brother will be, by 20th, he'll be 1 year old.
Oh, 1 year old.
Very
maybe.
nice.
Oh, yeah.
I have a grandson who's 1 year old.
1 year
His
old.
name is Colin. Yeah.
And with my brother, he's called Fijon.
Louder.
My brother is called Chris Logan.
Chris
Logan.
Chris Logan? Okay. All right, good. So let's give that to Bunny too, but make sure he gives it back to you. He might try to steal it. Okay? All right. So let me tell you about the plaque. Let's talk about the plaque here. There's a couple, you've seen this before, but a couple in Delaware. That's a state in the United States. And you're one of 3 students they have sponsored, and they've told me they're going to sponsor another Dago student next year. This one, well, first of all, the Scholarship Fund is a Bernard and Elsie Weiss Dago Scholarship Fund. Bernard and Elsie was our mom and dad. My brother Bunny and that was our mom and dad. So when we started the Scholarship Fund a few years ago, we named it after my parents. Okay? And this award is coming, see, it says from Carolyn and Kevin Fijian. That's the couple, and it's in memory. This is Kevin's mother, whose name was Kitty Fijian, and she passed away. So the award is in her memory, and this is a quote from her. She says, "Education is a lifelong journey." That was a quote that this lady Kitty used to say all the time. Okay, and you see we have the Kenyan flag. You know who Nelson Mandela was, right?
Yeah.
Pretty famous person.
He was a president in Tanzania.
Yeah, louder. Not Tanzania, no, in South Africa.
South Africa.
Yeah,
Oh,
real loud.
I'm
You gotta be louder. Oh, you see, George?
President of South Africa.
Okay, you gotta be real loud.
Loudly.
Okay. So that's this, and as you know, we're taking this back to Dago, and now we're going to give it to your family. Next week, we'll give it to your family, so it'll be in your home.
You'll meet them there at school?
I think back in Dago next week,
Okay.
because you're going to be home next week, right?
By next week, yeah, we will be
Yeah,
at home.
Monday. Okay, louder. You gotta be still loud.
Monday. No, I hope we'll go back to school, back home on
Yeah.
Tuesday, because from first they're taking the exams and they'll be through on.
Okay.
Not Monday.
I'm not still aware,
Okay.
because from first will take their practicals on Sunday, and on that, I hope it will be postponed to Monday, because on Sunday there'll be a weekend challenge.
Okay. What's a weekend? I'm sorry. Good. What's a weekend challenge? What does that mean?
It's whereby we interact with some students from other schools where they come and we have fun together.
Okay, good. Okay. So we're going to put this over by Bunny again. And once again, this will now be in your house. Carolyn and Kevin Fijian, they have the same plaque in their house. Matter of fact, they sent me a picture. They put it up on the wall.
Do they have my photo?
Yeah, well, your photo's your photo's on there. Remember?
They have the same plaque.
Yeah. Plus, I've emailed them your photo several times. So, see, right there.
Okay.
That's you, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure. Okay. Yeah, they have your photo, and that plaque is up in a very special place in their house. Okay.
I love
So we'll do that afterwards. So let's ask you some questions. What is you're in Form 2 now? What is your favorite subject here at Kadika High School?
Yeah, at Kadika. Though they're challenging, but my favorite subject is geography.
Geography.
Yeah.
Good. Why do you like geography?
In geography, there we study different kinds of how the landform came, where the reason as to why we have Mount Kenya, how
Yes.
they come up. That's the rivers, like you when you are coming, you saw River Migori.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
how they were formed, the reasons.
Okay. It's interesting. Okay.
What's the difference in the second year versus the first? What's different from year 1 to year 2?
Form 1 to Form 2.
1 to Form 2.
Form 1 and Form 2, I can say we study
Real loud.
11 subjects, while in Form 2, here we study 8 subjects. I can see there is a difference of 4 subjects, whereby we abandon the rest and we take only 8, your favorite ones.
So you start focusing in on the certain subjects that you really want to take.
Yeah.
Or in Form 1, you take a lot of different
General.
classes. Okay, good.
Has it
Okay.
been easier for you to learn? Your grades have improved
Yes.
so much. We're very proud to see how much your grades improved.
Have you seen them?
Yes, Brett has your grades.
I have your report cards.
He is a teacher.
Well, I'm a teacher, yes.
Once a
Because we
teacher,
look
always a
today,
teacher.
here is the end of Form 1. I'm sorry, no, wrong way. This is this first term from this year, these grades. Here's how you ended Form 1. Look how much better these grades are.
Here is Form 1, while here is Form 2.
Right,
Great improvement.
right.
Just
Oh, wait a second.
This is 2017. Term
2017,
1.
2018.
This is
Oh, I mixed up. Okay. You know what? I had the wrong report card there.
You do.
Okay, yeah, I do. Okay. Oh, this is Form 2.
this is from 2 Term 1.
Okay, the other way.
Okay.
Okay, so sorry. Okay.
Take 2.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank
so, okay, this is your latest report card.
Yes.
You know what? We're going to talk about that. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Okay? All right, my bad, bun. All right, how is life, this is your second year, how is life when you live here at Kadika, how is it different than when you lived in Dago?
The different life story
Wow.
while I'm in school and while I was back at home. While I was in primary school, I used to come. I was a day scholar, but now I can say I'm a.
Loud, real loud, like I love ugali.
I love ugali.
Okay, but that loud, go ahead.
Yeah.
I can see the difference is that while here in Kadika I'm a boarder, while back in Dago I was a day scholar, whereby it forced me to face some challenges, whereby normally it rained while the bridges sometimes they were swept away by the river. Here there is no bridge that will force me to cross.
Okay, good. Okay, so you're in your second year. What would you like to be when you grow up? What kind of a job would you like?
My dream is to be a gynecologist, whereby I'll be specialized in women's sickness such as
Oncologist?
No, a
Gynecologist.
gynecologist. Okay, all right, good.
Is it a good occupation?
No, that was good. That was
Okay,
good.
good. All right, I know Bunny was asking you before, do you play any sports here?
No, I don't play.
Okay.
Do you use the computer lab? I see.
No, I'm a Greek student. I deal with the farm
Loud.
tools.
Sorry, you don't use the computer lab?
No, I don't use the computer lab.
When would you get to use the computer lab?
I'm planning after the fourth course. I hope my dad will take me to the course, whereby here in school I take a Greek, whereby I learn how I can take care of my animals while I'll be grown up.
So you have to do some other things first?
Yeah.
Take care of animals, you said? Yeah.
So you think in Form 3 you'll work on the computers?
No, here in school when you want to work in the computer, you have to begin from Form 1 to Form 4. While if you had started in another subject, you can't be allowed in there.
So will you be allowed sometime in the future?
In the future, maybe when I go back at home.
Back home? How are you going to go to the computer back home?
What is there is, they are what we call subject clusters.
Yeah.
And some subject clusters doesn't allow you to take computer.
Yeah, I kind of got that.
That is what she's saying.
Okay.
The subject clustering she has does not allow her to take computer classes.
Okay.
Yeah. So if she has to do computer, it will be after she will have done her fourth
When
year,
she goes, okay.
or during the holidays.
Or maybe university.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
but
could
loud,
take
please.
computers at Georgia's Cyber Center in Renat. You know where Georgia's place is? in Renan, the computers?
Yeah, I can see it's one of the apparatus in the computer, but I'm not much equipped in the computer.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
just curious.
How about fun? When you want to have fun, what do you do?
I want to have fun. We go
Loud,
to the
loud.
field.
To where?
We go to the field during PE. That's when we have our free lesson.
What lesson?
Free lesson. For my pleasure, we go to the field.
The field?
Now, now you can see girls are playing with the hula loops. You can see how they're swinging.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how I have my fun.
What do you play out there? Do you play football? Do you play netball?
No, hula hoops.
Oh,
The
hula hoops.
Hoops,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, hula. When I was a
see-
kid, I loved hula hoops.
So it's a game to see who can last the longest
Yeah.
with the hoop going around?
Okay.
Or sometimes you can run around the field.
Run
Okay.
around the field? Yeah. Okay.
All right. So I was talking before that your scholarship has been paid by Kevin and Carolyn Fijian. So real loud, because they're going to see this video, what would you like to say to them and in terms of thanking them for your scholarship? So talk real loud and they're going to see this.
I'm very proud of them. They've made me to go back to come to school. Is it okay?
Louder,
Of course
louder.
not. I'm very proud of them. They've made me to come to school. I'm glad because in case if they were not there, I don't think if I could have been here at Kadika. And that's make me to say thank you very much to them.
Okay, good. All right, thank you. Okay. What would you like to tell if my students, I teach high school social studies?
Social studies.
Yeah, tell them about Kenya. Tell them what would you want them to know about Kenya? Real loud.
To the social studies that are being,
And anything. Yeah, go ahead.
to the social studies students, I would like to urge you that here in Kenya we have got so many very beautiful physical features whereby when you have your free time you can come and watch them. We have got Mount Kenya, like Lake Victoria. There we have fun, boat racing are there.
Yeah, good. We're going to go to Lake Victoria in a few days, I think.
You'll go
good. Okay, good. All right. Is there anything else that you'd like to say that you'd like people in the United States to know about you, about Kadika, about Kenya? Anything else you'd like them to know? This is your chance because lots of people will see this.
I would like to tell my fellow friends who are abroad that here in Kenya, more so in Kadika, we have got very many good facilities whereby the teachers are there for us. We are also there to learn. I would like to urge them if they have free time, they can come here and let's have fun together.
Okay, great.
Is there anything you'd like to ask about the United States?
I would like to ask many things from the United States. Like one time, I would like to fly abroad and stay there with you after my studies.
Good. Well, I live in Chicago. Bunny lives in San Francisco. So if you get to come, we'll take you out and a fancy meal, and we'll show you.
Fancy to a fancy meal.
Fancy. Oh, that's right. Fancy to a fancy meal. We love your name, by the way. We love your name.
Yeah.
I also love my
How did
name.
How did you get your name?
I grew up and found it there because my mom named me after my lost mom,
Oh,
the
After what?
stepmother.
your lost mother.
Oh, okay.
Her name was Phancy.
So that's a very special name.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
Very
name.
special.
Thank
Good.
you.
People
Okay.
remember the name Phancy.
Yes, everybody
You
does.
have to live up to that name.
Yes, yes. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, George. I think we're done for the tape.